it's not in the right key. I want so is it that's not the right key. Okay, that's the right key, but it's too slow. So I moved it up to get it in the right key, and when it was in the right key, it also happened to be in the right tempo. Okay? Okay, so that it can go with this piano stuff. So, you find samples, you chop them into pieces, you speed them up and slow them down to get them into the right keys, you put them on a map, you put them in a place, you sequence them, and then I mean,
the checks just start rolling in.
And then, and then what I do is take this machine, go to a studio, plug it into the board at the studio, and I go, okay, ready, press record, and they press record, and then I go like this. Okay, and I try to rock the machine and create. So I get started like this, okay? Fair enough. And then I want this other thing to happen. So I go there for a minute, okay? And then I want it to go. Okay? And bring in the beat. And then eventually I want it to go like this. And you go there for a minute, okay? And so then I record this and it becomes one track. Now you all have GarageBand probably or something like it, and you understand that you have that track. And maybe I take that track on the computer and then I start mousing, you know? Then I start cutting that track into a million pieces and moving that stuff around, and then adding to that. Okay,
kind of jamming on that and improvising on that is part of your creative process.
Yeah, I mean this first step of me like getting the sort of overarching like groove and the whole tune comes from me just pressing play and turning things on and off. Okay, but then I can go in there and really do surgery and move that around and make that all perfect. And then that's not, for me, like for a lot of hip hop, it's basically just comes out of your MPC and then you rap on top of it. Maybe they'll add a bass, maybe they'll add a guitar, real instruments. For me, it's also not just about using old sounds and new technologies, it's also about using technology and traditional instruments. So on all my songs, it's like a crazy smorgasbord of real instruments on top of the techno stuff. So that this beat stuff is just one layer, and then on top of that I add a bass, then I add electric guitar, and then I add a cymbalom and a harp and a